Hi, welcome everyone to question number 12, pairwise swap of a linked list from the topic linked list in Geek for Geeks Master to Coding interview question. Just have a quick look at the question. I will be discussing the meaning and approach behind it. Before that, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. And if you have any extra mail IDs, please do subscribe. And if you have any doubt, just leave a comment down below. We will be very quick to respond. And let us go to the meaning of the question now. The question is saying that there is a linked list and we have to swap pairwise. Let us draw one example now and see what is the meaning of the question. Okay. Now let's just write some simple linked list 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And you can assume 1 is a starting point and 4 is the end. Okay. And the last address will be none. This is the address that will be none here. The question is saying we have to swap in pairs. Okay. First pair will be 1, 2 and second pair will be 3, 4. Right now, after swapping them, no, we have to just swap the opposite values. Instead of 1, 2 will be there. Instead of 2, 1 will be there. Similarly, instead of 4, 3 will be there. Instead of 3, 4 will be there. And arrow should be pointing like this. Okay, this should be our answer. This after swapping the both pairs, we will get this answer. So this is what the question means, swapping the pairs. Okay, now let us understand how can we approach it, and let's see carefully where we can change the address to convert to this output form. Okay, now if you observe the pairs carefully, you can see the arrow, this arrow and this arrow. Okay, now the starting head also has some address. Okay, let it be something. To make it 2143, we have to change the address of that node. So one should be pointing towards 3. Okay, this should be one change we have to do, and another, the one shouldn't point to 2. Okay, 2 should point towards 1. Okay, this arrow we have to reverse it. Similarly, in this box also this arrow will be reversed, and the starting element in that pair will point towards the second next element. Okay, similarly in first box also this is also pointing towards the second next element, right? So if after changing the arrow or reversing the pair, that will be 2, 1. Okay, after that we also have to connect this 1, 2, 3, or else the link will be disconnected here. We don't want any disconnection of link. So after breaking this link, the new link is we will attach this 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we will store the address of these 3 in separate variable in the coding. Okay, I hope you have understood till this part. Now 2 is pointing towards 1 here and 1 is pointing towards 3. Now that will be like this, right? 3 and 4. This is after one pair. Now after changing second pair, now second pair is 3, 4. We will do the same thing here, which I have explained here already. Okay, let's just do the same thing now. Here again, the pair, this pair will point towards the second next element. Since there is nothing, it should point towards the nothing here. It was none here, right, earlier. So it should be pointing towards none. And 4 will be pointing towards this. And the 1 should be pointing now towards the 4 now. Okay, 1 will point towards 4 and 4 will point towards 3 and 3 will point towards none. Okay, this is what happening inside the linked list. How we have to change the address. Okay, now I think you have understood the meaning and the concept behind it. Let us go into the coding session. After seeing the code, I hope you will understand it completely. Now we are inside the Geek for Geeks website, and as you can see, we have a code here. Okay, and in this case, in this code, you can see this. We have pointed if head dot next equal to none, return head. We are using this because if there is only one element in the head, then we will get an error, right? It is because it is a pairwise swap, right? It's a pairwise swap. If there is no pair, then it will result in error. So if there is only one element in the given linked list, then we directly return the head. Okay, since there is no element, we can return it directly. In the other case, if it has more than one element, then we will continue from this sentence from dummy. So from line 17, we will be continuing. We're taking one dummy node and we're taking two variables, previous and current. Previous will be pointing towards some dummy node and current will be pointing towards a new linked list. Okay, and this while loop you can see here, right? This while loop is used to change the addresses. Okay, and the next pair, what is the next pair? It is pointing two addresses ahead, and we have already discussed in the presentation the two addresses ahead is the head. Okay, the first element should always point towards two addresses ahead in the given pair. Okay, one was pointing towards 3, right? How can we get to the 3? by going two addresses ahead. So that's why we're using this next pair variable. And second, you can see current dot next. What is current here? Current is head. So head dot next. The next element, or you can say the second element. Okay, this is second element, and next pair is a third element. Two addresses ahead means third element it is pointing. Then current dot next is pointing towards one element ahead, that will be second element. Okay, this is storing the second element value. And second dot next. Second dot next means the second dot next. It was earlier pointing towards 3 now, but we told we have to reverse the second element in the pair. Okay, for reversing, we are saying dot next. The next address should point towards the current element. Okay, which was 1 in our example. Okay, and similarly, you can understand this next 4 lines, and this will be small assignment. You can tell us what is happening in the last 4 lines. Okay, just the address is being changed in this. Okay, and they are being used to change the direction of the address nodes. Just tell us how it is working in the comment section below. And finally, after changing the addresses, we are returning the dummy dot next. Okay, dummy dot next means this element. We have taken dummy right here. The dummy dot next is the head pointer of the newly created linked list. That's why we're using next, and this will give us the swapped element linked list. I hope you have understood the presentation and the code that has been given below here. If you have any doubt, just comment down below. We will be discussing that as soon as possible. Now, if you like the video, please give us a like and also subscribe if you have any external email IDs and support our channel. Thank you for watching till the end. Let's meet in another question.